LA-based Irish model says she cannot fathom what I'm seeing amid wildfires. The model and social media influencer who grew up in Galway but relocated to LA expressed shock at what she was looking at. Irish model Shahira Barry said she cannot fathom what I'm seeing, as she shared video showing fire-devastated scenes in Los Angeles. Irish model Shahira Barry said she cannot fathom what I'm seeing, as she shared video showing fire-devastated scenes in Los Angeles. Shahira, who moved to the city more than a decade ago, captioned a video of the destruction, posted by former First Lady of California Maria Shriver. "I cannot fathom what I am seeing." The ex-wife of former California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger wrote, "Heartbreaking, devastating, beyond belief." The video shows parts of the city which resemble a war zone, with just the shells of buildings remaining and smoke hanging in the air. While wildfires are not uncommon in Southern California, this week's blaze has gone down as the worst in the history of America's West Coast. The fire in the wealthy Pacific Palisades area of LA has left more than 30,000 acres destroyed. 2 other Irish models caught up in the apocalyptic wildfires in Los Angeles were forced to take to social media to let their friends and family know they were safe. Kildare's Tiffany Stanley spent the night packing up her things as the devastating fires made their way to her home. In an emotional message on Instagram, she revealed, "I can't believe we are saying this, but we are preparing to evacuate. Runyon Canyon is just a stone's throw from our house. It has just gone up in flames out of the blue. I don't know how to process this. I hope they can contain it so we don't have to leave. It is so f***ed up. We're going to pack up now." The model and influencer, who has 2 million followers on her socials, moved to the US a decade ago and has become a regular fixture on the LA social scene. She lives with her long-term boyfriend, entrepreneur Garrett Thomas. Meanwhile, Dubliner Kerry McMahon was forced to evacuate her home with her 3-year-old daughter Isabel Grace. She said, "Safely made it to the hotel after the most frightening day," before revealing, "We got notified to evacuate right away at 6 p.m. so had to scramble to get out in the dark. Everyone was fleeing in their cars. Praying for everyone affected in LA." Several A-list celebrities including Anthony Hopkins, Paris Hilton, Mandy Moore, Eugene Levy and Miles Teller have all lost their entire homes as the city was officially placed in a state of emergency. The National Guard has been deployed and military personnel were mobilized to assist, amid revelations that heroic firefighters are triaging homes and neighborhoods. The latest fires mean huge swathes of iconic Southern California real estate from Malibu to Santa Monica, and from Pacific Palisades to Runyon Canyon, are ablaze, impacting millions caught off guard by the unprecedented spread and carnage. At least 10 people have died and more than 180,000 people have been evacuated in what have been described as the worst natural disaster to hit California in decades. Singer and Irish Eurovision finalist, Bambi Thug, has also spoken of how they fled the Hollywood Hills this week, saying, "I'm grateful to be alive." The Macroom-born artist told the Opinion line on Cork's 96 FM of their narrow escape from the Runyon Canyon fire. Bambi received an official warning alert to evacuate immediately. "I was watching the news, but I had turned it on mute, and when I unmuted, it immediately said, 'Hollywood Hills evacuate now.' I was one of the many residents who received an urgent evacuation notice. So I went up to the roof and behind the house by this restaurant called Yamashiro, which is like this old Japanese, historic restaurant. There was this big fire next to it. There were 8 of us on the roof. I've never experienced a natural disaster